A woman had to be rescued after 3 days because she got stuck in a septic tank. But the real question is, how do you get stuck in a septic tank in the first place? What is gravy, mashed potatoes? You are watching InformOverload, where we do the news and we make it entertaining. I'm Charlotte Dobre. You should subscribe or whatever. Please. Pretty please. Ah, fine. I'm assuming you subscribed. And if you just move your finger a little to the right there, you can also turn on notifications for our channel so you never miss one of our videos. When an unidentified woman from Oregon went missing for 3 days over the weekend, her family started worrying about her. So they drove to her place and checked on her. They found her still alive in her septic tank in her front yard, lying in raw sewage. Damn, that must have been stanky. Her family called 911 and first responders said she was lying about 3 feet underground inside the tank. They could communicate with her, but the woman didn't want to be identified to the press for, I think, obvious reasons. So how does one get stuck in a septic tank? I guess she fell while she was doing maintenance work. Septic tanks aren't normally exposed, for obvious reasons, because they stanky. The fire chief said that there was a tractor on site and a hole had been dug to expose the tank. It looked like she had fallen through the lid, but it's still unclear on how she ended up inside the septic tank in the first place. This is a pretty rare thing to happen, even though septic tanks are common in this rural part of Oregon. The hole was only 2 feet by 2 feet wide, and the fire chief said that in his entire career he can't imagine another time that this happened. Guess there's always a first time for everything, right guys? Here's a Facebook share. Yesterday afternoon, our firefighters assisted Estacada Fire on a confined space rescue call where an individual fell into a septic tank they were working on and may have been there for multiple days. Our technical rescue team, along with Engine 318 from the Eagle Creek station, responded to assist. Once extricated, the patient was transported to an area hospital by life flight. So in other words, the fire brigade had to be brought in and it took them about half an hour to get her out. They said, I quote, "She was alert enough that she was able to grab onto the D handle of one of our tools and set herself up a little bit. And then they were able to get a strap around her and then they lifted her out of there with that." She was later flown by helicopter to a nearby hospital and she wasn't seriously injured, but I mean, she fell into a septic tank. Those aren't the cleanest places on earth. Definitely not in the top 10 cleanest places on earth, I can tell you that much. She could have gotten an infection from the sewage and there was limited oxygen in the tank. To put it into perspective, there's another report coming out of a hotel in India where 7 people suffocated to death while cleaning a septic tank. This unidentified woman, however, is expected to make a full recovery. Well, that was a weird one. But let's be real, you all came here for the comment features, so allow me to oblige. Catherine Scharf said, "Charlotte, where do you shop for your stylish clothes? Most beautiful potato queen ever." I get asked this question a lot. First of all, thanks for the compliment. Second of all, for all those asking, I shop pretty much solely at Aritzia. It's been my favorite store for years, highly recommend. I also mix in some vintage pieces. I like thrifting. This is a Hugo Boss men's shirt I got at the Salvation Army. Stefan said, "Can you speak in a British accent?" What kind of British accent? Be specific. All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air. Derek Reyes said, "I love myself." Well, good for you, Derek. That is it for me, and thanks for watching. If you want to keep watching, check out this playlist and leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in a future IO video.